This next tune is called the Railroad Blues, and I was going to tell y'all a little bit about this one, too. So the Railroad Blues was written by Trixie Smith. She recorded it with an all-star band in 1925, including Louis Armstrong on cornet and Fletcher Henderson on piano, and Charlie Green on trombone, and Buster Bailey on clarinet, and Charlie Dixon on banjo. So it was a whole good band there in 1925. Trixie Smith was born, they think, in 1895 in Atlanta, Georgia. And then and she went to Selma University in Alabama, and then when she was about 20 in 1915, she moved up to New York and was performing on the vaudeville circuit and in minstrel shows, and she even performed in minstrel shows under the cork, which is how they call playing in blackface. So she was on this whole vaudeville circuit, working through the TOBA, or the Theater Owners Booking Agency, traveling all over the Midwest and the Northeast with shows, doing comedy routines, as well as being a blues singer and a featured blues singer a lot. She recorded a lot in the early 20s, from 1922 to 25, with a bunch of wonderful musicians, and then she didn't record again until the late 30s, where she recorded some other train songs, one called The Freight Train Blues with Sidney Bechet, which is a wonderful recording. And you can hear really the difference between her voice in the early 20s, when she's quite young, to her voice in the late 30s if you listen to these two tunes next to each other and how much it matured. She wasn't 100% known as a blues singer, though she was a blues singer. She was a performer in all kinds of ways. But she did write a lot of her own tunes, and she won an award for her tune Trixie's Blues in 1922, which she talked about a lot throughout her career. And these train songs that she wrote, quite a few of them, are exemplary of the itinerant life of many performers and musicians, of black and African American performers and musicians from the South, as well as workers in general that moved up to the Midwest and to the North via train, passenger train, freight train, all different ways, and traveled for work and for a different type of life during the Great Migration. And so her songs really, and a lot of blues songs, feature the train, which is a big part of their lives. So this song is the Railroad Blues, and we recorded it also on our new CD that's coming up, and just wanted to tell you a little bit about Trixie, a forgotten name. She also recorded under a couple different pseudonyms. Find this interesting. Tessie Ames and Bessie Lee. So if you're looking up some stuff about her, you might find her under that. She died in 1943 in New York, so she was pretty young when she died, but she performed her whole life. Railroad Blues. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.